Let's go.
2 minutes or 1:30? 2 minutes. Oh, that's a good question. No, clear him. Just snort on the mic. I can hear like all the details. Okay. All the finer things. Yeah, they like this. They're pretty far away.
Out there all day.
Yeah, but
minutes, right? Yep.
Yes, sir.
all right, and so how the battle rounds work is each battle round consists of 2 minutes, a 2-minute freestyle run, and then I will do my best to warn everyone about 15 seconds. I'll kind of do like a little walkthrough while they're flying. I won't be able to do a play-by-play on every trick, but we'll be able to watch and see. All right. Arnold, are you ready?
Arnold, tell him to.
Judges are ready. 2 minutes. Here we go. Take it away. Oh. Oh. All right. So, what happens is, so as you can see, the jet ski did a 180 degrees. So he will be judged to all of his points up to that moment. And so what happens is now that the ski has been, we call it flipped, that will be the end of his run. And it's very unfortunate, but thank you so much for coming out here. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming 10 hours.
All right, so the next rider, he will be battling against Christopher Egan.
Before it even starts, you hold the record for the longest travel to go.
That was fast. That was pretty quick.
All right, so just so you guys are all informed, when a jet ski rolls over itself, it collects a lot of water inside of the machine. So what we have to do is we have a pump that will pump out all the excess water so that because if you get any water in your engine compartments, you can do some damage to your motors, and they're expensive machines, and we just want to make sure we take care of them. But if you notice on the front of those jet ski, there's what's called a safety skin. That's kind of like a life jacket for the personal watercraft. It's kind of neat because when the jet ski flips, it does a few things. That safety skin will be able to flip the jet ski back over to proper spot. And so also, when you're flying around and the hose comes up onto the front of the ski, it'll actually help protect the ski as well. And in a very unlikely event of a flyer coming in contact with it, it'll also provide a cushion there just in case that ever happens. Okay, so I got good news. I have some good.
Paradise is more than award-winning beaches. Heart-pounding action, relaxing moments, wild times, beautiful scenery, and exciting adventure. It's a feeling you'll never forget. Discover your sports paradise in Naples, Marco Island, and the Everglades, Florida's Paradise Coast.
Literally like flying. There's no other feeling like it in the world.
Like Peter Pan, Superman, flying.
Judges for a while were looking for speed. They were looking for just going, we call it ham, going wild. What they want to see is everything new within the sport. They want you to create something that makes you stand out as a rider.
Rush, can you come here real quick? Oh, he has a lesson.
with that first battle round, since Arnold had that unfortunate flip with his ski, that will make Christopher Egan already advance to the next round. So now we will start the battle round between Christopher Egan and Todd Sawish.
But they pay us to come in and do that. That means they're serious, right, Mark? When they pay you.
All right. Christopher is getting suited up, making his way out to the contest area.
Don't give it gas! Oh, shit.
All right, Christopher is out on the water. Our judges are ready. Okay, so while we're waiting, they're getting everything figured out with the electronics. We want to make sure everyone's riding safely. Okay, I have a koozie here for your juice boxes. Okay, that's what these are for. They're for your juice boxes. But if you can tell me who the number 2 seed is for the Masters, you can have a koozie for your juice box. Who's seated at number 2? Number two. There you go. Here's a koozie for your juice box. Hey, so if you guys want to check out all the rankings, go to the Facebook page, Pro Watercross Facebook page. They have all the rankings, all the standings, and you can also watch it live as well. Okay, so if you guys notice here over to the right side of the stadium, there is a tent. And this tent is a food tent, and it's called Pelican Larry's. Okay? These guys are the best in town for sure. They're going to have burgers and hot dogs. I'm going to come over here. Hi. All right, I got Jimmy here with me. He's getting the grill all fired up. And Jimmy, while you're getting everything set up, what is the signature food item here at Pelican Larry's?
Well, Pelican Larry's is known, it's a raw bar, but today we're going to be doing burgers and dogs. We got 3 locations in the area, one right over here on Davis Boulevard, so if someone wants to get out of the weather, you can head up Davis there and hit our store. But we are just a good family drinking bar, and we do great, bar food. So burgers and dogs today, sodas, water, and we'll take good care of you.
All right, so come on over here and check it out. They'll be up and running here in about 15, 20 minutes, get everything ready to go, making sure all the temperatures are right. Today we're going to try and get through as many rounds as we can before the rain comes, because tomorrow will be our finals. And we're going to have our friends from CBS here, going to be broadcasting it to help spread our sport. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is TJ Andrews. He's our test smarty. And so he's going to go out there and make sure everything's running. Looks like they got everything going. There we go. Looks like everything's staying nice and connected. If you pay attention to the bottom of his board, he has 2 nozzles that are thrusting him, and you can see on all the sides there's no seals that are leaking. Everything's going straight down. There's nothing coming out of the end of the hose. That seal's good. And then as you notice, as he has that throttle in his hands, when he does a dive, he puts it behind his back. And what that does is it allows the EMK not to get jolted around. So when you do your dolphin dives, you'll notice all the flyers put it right behind their back and do their dive. That creates no impact on the throttle, so no cutting out. All right, thank you, TJ, for our safety check. All right, I just got word from the staging area. All right, looks like Chris is getting back in the water. All right, there we go. All right, Chris, are you ready? Judges are ready? Here we go, 2 minutes, take it away. Here he goes, setting up for his first trick. He's gonna spin. Oh.
You lost that remote.
All right, looks like he's okay.
No, look, when you go up to the top like that and you
All right, he's back up and running.
Probably blew his eardrum. Why isn't he wearing a helmet?
All right, so it looks like he's okay. We're going to get Todd in. This will be his battle run. Todd was ranked number 1 going into the qualifying rounds.
5 times in a row.
All right, Todd's making his way to the contest area. All right. Okay, Todd, all of our judges are ready. Our timer is ready. All right. All right, doing his one last final checks, making sure everything's okay. Todd, are you ready? Todd's ready. Judges are ready. All right, 2 minutes. Here we go. All right, Todd's getting ready to set up for his first trick. He's going to do a nice big spin right off the bat. Going really high. Nice, back to back. All the way going from the top of the hose. Here we go, setting up for the next trick. Big spin right into another big double backflip. Ooh, going into 3 backflips. Doing it in the veterans class. That is awesome. These guys are here to show you that it does not matter. Age, size, weight, does not matter. You can come out here and fly and compete. Spinning back and forth both directions. Here we go, setting up for his next trick. 3 backflips. Keeping his feet out of the water. "15 seconds, Todd, 15 seconds. And that will be it for Todd Sawish. That will be our second battle of the day. So now how it works is, the judges are going to tally up their scores. And as they tally up their scores, the judge will pick a rider, and the rider that has the most judges at the end of the score will advance to the next round.
Hey, when you guys show your scores, you gotta point it down to this camera.
All right. The judges are tallying up their scores. Okay. And the votes are in. Judge number 1 has Todd. Judge number 2 is also Todd. Number 3 is Todd Sawish. Number 4 is Todd. And number 5 is Todd. The crazy doctor will move on to the next round. Congratulations, Todd. So without further ado, we will move on to our next battle between Bruce Hugland and Brandon Samuels. All right. All right, Bruce is making his way out to the contest area. Bruce is 65 years old, young, 65 years young. He told me, he said, I may be the first veteran to be on Medicare. I told him not to bring his walker. He wanted to bring one. Bruce, are you ready? Bruce is ready? Yeah, judges are ready. Here we go. 2 minutes. Oh. All right, starting off with a backflip. All right, setting around for his next trick. Big dive. Right into another big dolphin dive. Here we go. Setting up for his next trick. Giving everyone a high five in the air. Nice big backflip. With some spins there right at the end. There he goes off, starting out with a nice slalom. There he goes, spinning and flying right through the air. Having lots of fun. 15 seconds. 15 seconds, Bruce. And that's it. That'll be the end of his 2-minute round. Bruce Haglund. All right, and he will be battling against Brandon Samuels. You can also see over there, they're testing out the other Sea-Doo, making sure everything's running good. That way we'll be able to have 2 Sea-Doos out and running about. We just always want to make sure all the equipment is running properly, everything working well. Safety is our first priority. All right, so we're gonna finish this battle off with Brandon Samuels, and then we have one more battle round for the veterans, and then we're gonna move on to our youth. Our youth groups, we're gonna have our novice and our 10 to 13 and 13 to 15 groups go, and after that we will move right on to the pro category and start the first round of the pros. So all the youth, the novices, and the youth group, go ahead and start making your way over. Get warmed up, get hydrated. We're in Florida, so it's really hot and humid. You don't want to get dehydrated. All right, Brandon Samuels is making his way out to the contest area. All right, Brandon's doing some last final checks. Judges are getting their pens ready and paper ready. Brandon, are you ready? Judges are ready. 2 minutes. Here we go. Take it away. Starting off with a Superman to backflip. Putting together some great combos. There he goes. Spin, double backflip. All right, here we go. Setting up for his next trick. Coming around, starting with a spin to a Superman to a double backflip. Good hose management. The hose stayed off of the jet ski. Didn't come in contact with anything. That's very good. The judges take that into account, making sure everything, they're not only flying good, but they're keeping themselves safe and the machine safe. All right, 15 seconds left, Brandon. 15 seconds left. All right, and that will be it for Brandon Samuels. The battle between Brandon and Bruce.
Judges, all of you, now, if you know an athlete, obviously just pay attention to, especially when it comes time to close. That when they're
Just a reminder, you can watch.
right, you gotta give them that.
You can watch all of this on the live stream on the Pro Watercross Facebook page. You can see all the standings. And you can also see the point series standings. This is the last stop for the Hydroflight Watercross Tour. And so they'll have all of the postings of the people that won the contest throughout the summer.
So on the youth, we have Tevin and Teo going against each other.
Yeah, the two brothers. Should we run them?
Yeah, you need to let them know.
All right, so This is the last battle of the veterans, so then we're going to have Rodney Nelson and Sean Shaver next. After the veterans battle rounds are done, we're going to go right into the youth group, our novice and youth group. So if they can start making their way to the staging area. All right, so the winner between Bruce Haglund and Brandon Samuels, judge number 1. Brandon Samuels, judge number 2. Brandon Samuels, judge number 3. Brandon Samuel, and 4. Brandon, and our 5th judge is Brandon Samuels. So give it up for Brandon Samuels. Moving on to the next round. So right now we have Rodney Nelson. Rodney Nelson going against Sean Shaver. Rodney, are you ready? Judges are ready. 2 minutes. Here we go. All right. Rodney Nelson coming all the way from Galveston, Texas. Setting up for a combo of backflips back to back really fast. He's sponsored by Extreme Water Sports and Zapata Racing. All right, here we go. Setting up for his next trick. He do a Superman. Here we go, getting ready for his next trick. Big backflip. So, his time does not stop. The jet ski just went to a 90-degree. 15 seconds left. 15 seconds. Here we go. He's got time for probably one more trick. Let's see what he's got here. Coming around. Back for that. There you have it. That will be the end of Rodney Nelson's run. Had a little bit of a hiccup there, but the judges will take that into consideration.
Severe deduction, but not brutal. We saw the bottom of the hull. It righted itself.
So just a reminder, there's 2 types of deductions you can get. If you flip the jet ski 180 degrees, your run will be done, and you'll keep all your points that you have until that point. Also, if the jet ski gets looped and does like a 90 degree where the handlebars touch the water, it's just a point deduction, and they'll be able to continue out their run.
I'm going to have to have a
All right. Without further ado, we will move right along to Sean Shaver. Sean Shaver's also from Houston, Texas. 49 years young, sponsored by Zapata Racing, Fly Captain, Precise Technical Service, Colwell Electric, and Brown Brothers. A lot of these riders have their own sponsors that they have that they go and represent their companies, but also we have some sponsors here at the Pro Watercross Hydroflight Tour, and our main one, of course, being Flyboard by Zapata Racing, also BB Talkin USA, and Powerfly. These BB Talkins are pretty cool. You'll see some of our staff. I have one right here. We have these little earpieces that go in, and we have communication from the dock to the judges to the pits, and it's a really cool device. They also have some that are waterproof, so if you're out water skiing or snowboarding or whatnot, you have communication with all of your buddies out riding, which is really nice because, like, when you're out wakeboarding or flyboarding, you know, you're 75 feet in the air and you're trying to communicate to your driver, to whoever, and now you're able to do that with the BB Talking. And so you'll see us walking around with these. They're pretty cool, neat devices. Check them out online. Also, some of our sponsors are Sky High Flyboard and H2RO Magazine and the Heyday Wake Boats powered by Mercury. Now, the cool thing is these Heyday boats, they are very unique to the market and they are very affordable. And we'll talk more about that later. But for now, if I can have your attention to Sean Shaver, all the way from Houston, Texas, getting ready to start off his battle round with Rodney Nelson. All right, Sean is ready. Judges are ready. 2 minutes. Here we go. Freestyle. All right. Starting to flip right from the top of the hose, right off the bat. Getting ready. Superman right into a backflip. Putting some great combos together. Here we go. Starting out with a set of back-to-back flips, just flipping back-to-back, putting it all to combos together. The more combinations they do to rack up the most points, the better for them to advance. Big, stylish dolphin dive. He wants you guys to cheer. The louder you cheer, the higher they go. All right, Sean is having a lot of fun out there. There we go, setting up for his next trick to a big laid out backflip. There we go. "15 seconds, Sean. 15 seconds. 15 seconds." He's got time for one more combo or a couple tricks. Do a big spin all the way up to the top of the hose. And that will be it for Sean Shaver. All right, so now the judges will tally up their scores. I can see them working away, tallying up. Hey, watching this on the live stream on the Facebook page of Pro Watercross, it's pretty fun. You can watch. So if you guys have to head over to Pelican Larry's and grab you a burger, but you have your back turned, you can check on your phone and make sure you can see everything that's going on. All right. Okay, judge number one. Judge number one, Sean Shaver. Judge number two, Sean Shaver. Judge number three, Sean Shaver. And four is the fat ballerina, which they call Sean Shaver. And number five, also Sean Shaver. Clean sweep across the board. Give Sean a round of applause. He will be moving on to the next round. In the flyboard community, if you guys are looking to get into the flyboard community, We are all like family here. We go by our nicknames, and we have kind of our little identities that we have. And so once you try the Flyboard, the problem is it's really addicting, and you're going to want one and do it, and that's exactly what we're looking for. All right, so we are moving on to our novice groups. We're going to have our novice and our novice and our youth group go. First, we're going to start off with Jang Park from South Korea.
He did already. Go ahead and tell him to go.
All right. If Jang can start making his way out to the contest area, he will be battling for the first place position.
So, are we crowning him a champion today?
Announce the winner again. They did. You announced it already. He did announce it, and everybody cheered. You might have missed it. But if you want him to, he could announce it again.
All right.
So is Jane going to be the winner?
Hey, listen, do you have names of these next two people written down somewhere?
Yes. Hey, but I. All right, so. All right, so just so everyone is informed, this is the final round for the novice group. So we will crown a champion today. And first off, we have Jang Park. The judges are getting their stuff ready to go. All right, Jang, we got all the judges ready. Are you ready? Thumbs up. All right, 2 minutes. Here we go. Take it away. All right. All right, start off with a big dive into another spin dolphin dive. Looks like he's got a bird beak helmet on, keeping him extra safe. All right, let him hear it.
Zoom into his eyes.
All right, he's flying real high. We have categories for all types of riders. Doesn't matter the skill level, age, size.
It is rolling. I don't see the other guy in the dock with the blonde hair. You're right. You're supposed to go first, so this is Roland we're watching.
All right. All right, here he goes. Excuse me, this is not Jane Park. This is Mr. Roland. Roland. All right, 15 seconds, 15 seconds. All right, and that will be the end of his run. He will still be awarded all the points up until that point.
Listen, honestly, Mark, if the budget was you would. It was in the plan. It was in the plan for novices, juniors, pro-am. It would be like a 1 year.
That's what we need. A VXR.
Yeah. Mr. Park from Korea. He's next. Putting them on.
Yes.
All right, so next up is Jang Park, all the way from South Korea.
Oliver keeps trying to communicate with hand signals. You gotta keep an eye on Oliver.
Okay, so in between, while you guys are waiting, don't forget to go over to Pelican Larry's. That's what we're going to have for lunch today. Hot dogs and hamburgers. I can smell the grill brewing up. That smells really good. Food is ready. All right. Okay, Jang, are you ready? Jang's ready, judges are ready. 2 minutes, here we go. The second battle, we will crown a champion between these two riders. Doing a nice big Superman. Here we go. Getting ready to set up for the next trick. All right. He's got those Supermans on lock. Right into the slalom, going back and forth. Here we go. All the way from South Korea. All right, 15 seconds, Jang. 15 more seconds. He's got time for a couple more tricks for his run. There we go. Nice dolphin dive, and that will be it for Jang Park, coming all the way from South Korea. All right, so that will be the end of the battle round for the novice group. We will crown a champion.
Even though he put this at the horn or right after, it's still like. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
Okay, I have another power fly frisbee here. The person that catches it gets the frisbee. If it doesn't be caught, then I get it back. Okay, Mr. Jeff Hewlett. Jeff, Andrew Hickey, Jeff, catch. I want you guys to award this to someone, throw it to someone out there, and if they catch it, they can have it. All right, here we go. This is where my ultimate frisbee intramural sports comes into play. Are you ready? Oh, you got to catch it to give it to someone. Here we go. Oh! Oh, no! Touchdown. All right. Yes. We got a winner. There we go.
Because they get a nice solid run, they actually start pretty good. But if it's their equipment,
Okay.
you can look at one thing.
I got another koozie for someone. Okay, I have a trivia question.
No. No, you can't. No, if you 90 degrees.
If you can tell me the two safety crew members, if you can tell me their name, you get a koozie. I'm coming down here.
I like to be like a patent specific but vague. Because I want to know what you expect, but we have to have legal. You can be scored up to the roller.
All right, we have two safety ski members out there. They're our first aid guys. If you can tell me their names, I will give you a koozie. Drake and Robin, that's right. Here, have a koozie. Oh, look at that toss. I caught it. That was perfect. Yeah. You got it. Drake, Robin, and Randy. Thank you, safety crew, course marshal. Okay, so I'm over here. I'm over here at Pelican Larry's. I am right by the grill, and they got hot dogs and hamburgers brewing. Everything's looking good over here. Treats, they got chips, drinks, they got it all. Yeah, tell me your name.
I'm Peyton.
Hi, Peyton. What do you think of the Flyboard Hydroflight World Championships?
It's cool and
Good. Do you want to ride the Flyboard one day?
I did once and it scared me.
That's okay. Have you ridden the Flyboard?
Yes.
And tell me, who is your favorite Flyboarder?
Damon Rippey.
Okay. All right. That is a very good name to have to look up to.
He's my big brother.
Right. Hi. What do you think of the Flyboard Championships?
Awesome.
Awesome. Perfect. High five.
I just want to ask for their names.
All right, so if you're just joining us, we had a small delay. We have to make sure our equipment is running properly, and when they flip over, they collect a little bit of water. So now we got the water drained out of them. Jordan. We will be able to get started right away.
Go.
Right, so the judges have their tallies for the novice group. So we will have our champion. All right, judge number 1 has Jang Park. Judge number 2, Park. Judge number 3, Park. Judge number 4, Park, and 5, Park. Jane Park is your novice champion. Give him a round of applause. We will have an award ceremony on Sunday. So, next up, we're going to start with our youth groups, and we will... Are we crowning a champion? Tomorrow. All right, we're going to do our first round of battles with our youth group. We have Andreas Iricrito, and then Teo LeRoland, and Teven LeRoland. And then for our 10 and 12-year-olds, we will have Austin Burns. Hey, who's suited up right now? All right, so our first battle, we have Tevin LeRoland. He's suited up, ready to go. We just got to get the rest of our judges back to the judging booth. Okay, so our first battle is going to be the battle of the brothers. We're going to have Tevin LeRoland and Teo LeRoland battling. First up, we have Tevin. He's all the way from France.
You can hear me good?
All right. He's up and running. Tevin, are you ready? Judges are ready. 2 minutes. Here we go. The battle of the brothers. All right, starting off with a big spin. All right, it's always fun to watch these younger kids go. This is the future of flyboarding that you're watching here. All right. Spinning, flipping, diving, having a good time out there. All right, Tevin is 13 years old, and this is his first competition. Doing some spin dolphin dives. 15 seconds, Tevin. 15 more seconds. All right, and that will be it for Tevin LeRoland for our first battle. Next up, he will be All right, so he's going to be battling his brother Teo. And they just got to make some equipment changes since they're brothers. They're going to use kind of the same setup. It's hard. It's always fun to watch these little kids go out there and fly around, little children youth groups. We're in the next year or so, we're expecting it to grow even more. A lot of people are starting to hear about our sport more and want to be a part of it, and which is great. That's what we're here to do. We're here to grow, and we can grow by having our sponsors. We also, one of our big sponsors is Sea-Doo. Those are the machines that you see, 300 horsepower, and that's a lot of horsepower that you control right underneath your feet. Another sponsor we have is Scat Track, and what Scat Track does is they have they make propellers, and that's what most standard Sea-Doos and personal watercraft come with, a 3-blade propeller that sucks up and pushes the water out for thrust. Well, the ones that we use for flyboarding are a double impeller, and they have anywhere from 6 to 8 blades. So more thrust with less throttle, and what it does is also it makes it so there's less cavitation. So when what happens is sometimes the props turn so fast that it creates an air bubble inside of the hose, and then it kind of makes a little jitter. So what the Scat Track, the double impeller we call them, it makes it a smooth flow of water going all the way through the hose. Okay, so this is Teo. His brother, he's 15 years old. Looks like he's entered into the water. All right, Teo is also from France. He's battling against his brother. All right. Okay, Teo, are you ready? All right, Teo's ready. Our judges are ready. Our timer's ready. Here we go. 2 minutes, Teo. Take it away. The battle of the brothers. Starting off with a big backflip. Going right into his dolphin dives. Spinning into dolphin dives. Coming around, setting up for his next trick. Backflip. He's got communication between him and his driver. Here he goes into a slalom. Going right into a Superman, communicating with his driver. That's one thing, is there's 2 ways to control the flyboard. You can have a remote in your hand. Ooh, as you can see, he does a big backflip there. So you can have a remote control that you'll see some people have in their hands, and that's the throttle they can control. Or you can have a driver, and the driver can help you control your throttle. But you want to always have good communication like these two do here. All right, putting together some backflip combos. One right after another. All right, 15 seconds, Teo, 15 seconds. All right, here we go. That's it for Teo the Roland. All right, so the judges will tally up their scores, and we will see who will move on to the next round. All right, so all the pro riders, if you guys can start heading over to the staging area, we're going to start with your battle rounds, the first round of battles. So if you can head on over there. There might be some slight rain on its way, so we're going to hustle through all of the pro battle rounds. We got both Sea-Doos running, and so we will go with no hesitation with these pros right after this. Okay, so the judges have their scores.
Watercross staff on this.
All right, so the judges have their scores. Judge number 1, the battle between the brothers. We have Teo, and judge number 2, Teo. Judge number 3, Teo. 4, Teo, and judge number 5, Teo LaRola in the battle of the brothers. Great battle between the two of them. They'll be competing against each other, not only at the World Championships, but also at home. And so good luck to them, and we will see them again. All right, so we're going to move right on to our pro battles. And I'm going to get my sheet here, and we will talk about who will be battling first. All right, the moment we've been waiting for. Question. All right, so in the battle round, our first battle is going to be Connor Brandes and Peter Savin. But I have some good news. The one that will be advancing is Peter Savin. So he will be moving on to round 2. We had some disqualifications, and so Peter will advance by default. So our next battle that you guys will be able to see, we're going to have Jeff Hewlett, ranked number 10, going against number 7, Cooper Riggs. And this will be our first battle of the pros. So, let me tell you how this will go. So, right now, we're going to have our first round of the pros. And we have 2 battles that we're going off because we are going to have the Elite 8 and on for tomorrow. So, but tonight, this will be the first of its kind. We are actually having a night show competition. So, just as much fun it is to fly around and do some flips and tricks and spin and dive into the water is so much fun. But to add an extra element, flying at night with lights, sirens, flashing, horns a-honking, and Fireworks are blowing, so it is going to be so much fun to watch. It's going to be so much fun to judge, and this will be the first contest of its kind, and it's happening here in Naples, Florida. I've talked to some of the riders already, and they have some stuff that will be be surprised and be lots of fun.
Discover adventure, beauty, thrills, chills, excitement, natural wonders, mouth-watering tastes, and breathtaking moments. Discover your sports paradise in Naples, Marco Island, and the Everglades, Florida's Paradise Coast.
To understand why the Heyday design is so effective, you need to understand what separates a great wakeboarding wake from a lame one. Great wakeboarding wakes are tall, symmetrical, and offer plenty of pop. If your wake is short or soft, it directly impacts the rider's ability to boost off the wake for maximum hang time. Symmetry in the wake allows the rider to have a consistent shape on both the toe side or heel side. A wakeboarding wake is created by two things: displacement and hull shape. Displacement, or the amount of the hull that's pushed below the waterline, determines the height of the wake. To increase the displacement, our standard integrated ballast tanks are filled with water to add weight and, in turn, push more of the boat's hull into the water. Hull shape determines wake shape. The Heyday design has a number of distinct advantages that allow it to create a better wake. Strakes. Traditional boats have raised ridges which run along the length of the boat to create lift. They're called lifting strakes. In a wakeboarding boat, as you want to push the boat into the water rather than lift it, we design strakes which do the opposite. We call them bailing strakes, as they essentially push or bail water from beneath the boat out to the side of the hull, minimizing the hull's resistance to being pushed down, allowing the Heyday to achieve more displacement. The width of the Heyday's transom is another key difference, and strength. In wakeboarding, the optimal wake is perfectly symmetrical. Since the rotation of the boat's prop and resulting prop torque tends to lift the boat slightly in the opposite direction of the rotation, usually to the port or left side, this is always a challenge. Heyday's solution is one of the widest transoms in the category, one that cancels out prop torque and makes the boat more balanced and less sensitive to passenger weight distribution. The final component is speed control. Riders depend on this to keep the wake consistent from setup when they drag their rope handle to set the tow rope length to actual riding. Our speed control system does an excellent job of this, keeping the boat's speed and, in turn, wake as consistent as possible. So now that you know how a Heyday makes a better wakeboard wake, start making some of your own. Visit HeydayWakeboats.com to locate a dealer near you for more information.
My name is Frankie Zapata. Welcome to Flyboard. Feeling being a flyboard is like a bird, you're like a dolphin. It's the first time you strap your feet on a flyboard, you feel the really freedom.
Frankie Zapata is a genius because nobody thought about that sport. And I mean, here we are for the 5th year World Cup competing, and the level is just like incredible. And this year I feel competition is very fierce. And Frankie's behind us and making sure that we're flying safe.
He's definitely an innovator. He's pushing the boundaries to this technology and stuff, so he's definitely leading the game in the whole hydro sport industry.
These are 100% the best of the best are here today, and you're going to see it today with everybody flying.
You're just out there having fun, and then at the same time you have that little rush every time you execute a trick.
In the Flyboard family, the sports is more about like brothers and sisters flying high. We plan to fly everywhere, in every country.
Flyboard is all my passion for flying, jet ski, water, snowboard. It's everything you can dream in one product.
Discover adventure, beauty, thrills, chills, excitement, natural wonders, mouth-watering tastes, and breathtaking moments. Discover your sports paradise in Naples, Marco Island, and the Everglades. Florida's Paradise Coast. Paradise is more than award-winning beaches, heart-pounding action, relaxing moments, wild times, beautiful scenery, and exciting adventure. It's a feeling you'll never forget. Discover your sports paradise in Naples, Marco Island, and the Everglades, Florida's Paradise Coast. Paradise.
Literally like flying. There's no other feeling like it in the world.
Like Peter Pan, Superman, flying.
Judges for a while were looking for speed. They were looking for just going, we call it ham, going wild. What they want to see is everything new within the sport. They want you to create something that makes you stand out as a rider.
My name is Frankie Zapata. Welcome to Flyboard. Feeling being a flyboard, it's like a bird, like a dolphin. It's the first time you strap your feet on a flyboard, you feel the really freedom.
Frankie Zapata is a genius because nobody thought about that sport. And I mean, here we are for the 5th year World Cup competing, and the level is just like incredible. And this year I feel competition is very fierce. And Frankie's behind us and making sure that we're flying safe.
He's definitely an innovator. He's pushing the boundaries to this technology and stuff, so he's definitely leading the game in the whole hydro sport industry.
These are 100% the best of the best are here today. And you're going to see it today with everybody flying.
You're just out there having fun, and then at the same time you have that little rush every time you execute a trick.
In the Flyboard family, the sports is more about like brothers and sisters flying high. We plan to fly everywhere, in every country.
Flyboard is all my passion for flying, jet ski, water, snowboard. It's everything you can dream in one product.
Discover adventure, beauty, thrills, chills, excitement. natural wonders, mouth-watering tastes, and breathtaking moments. Discover your sports paradise in Naples, Marco Island, and the Everglades, Florida's Paradise Coast.
He's a member of Team Camfly. He runs and works at Muskoka Flyboard, and he's sponsored by SWS. This will be our first battle of the pro. All right, Jeff is on the water. She's always ready. All right, Jeff, here we go. Are you ready? Judges are ready. Here we go. 2 minutes. First battle of the pros starting right now. All right, setting up for his first trick, spin in both directions, right into a double backflip. More spins. A lot of these guys, Jeff would fly in China and do shows daily, 2 shows a day. So he has got the stamina to go to fly with lots of energy. A lot of these riders do. And Jeff is just showing it for all of you today. All right, threading the needle, backflip, thread the needle. All right, just it's a good thing he is able to see that he is out of bounds. He is ready. Good awareness by our riders to know to not fly out of bounds. They are point deductions. But Jeff is just going right, quick, lots of energy. All right. Whoa, there, big dolphin dive all the way from the top of the hose. All right, going into a double backflip, getting ready to set up for a new trick. Spin Superman, 2 in a row to a backflip. Putting together some great combos for everyone to enjoy. 15 seconds, Jeff, 15 seconds. 15 seconds gives these pros to do about one more combo or a few extra tricks. Just letting them know. All right, they're going to be judged on how high they are out of the water, and that will do it for Jeff Hewlett. What a great way to start off the pro battle rounds. Lots of energy, flying high. All right, and I just want to thank everyone here watching. You can also check it out on live stream. So when you're over meeting some of the ambulance people or when you're eating at Pelican Larry's, you can have your phone on and watch. You can watch from your phone live. We have 20,000 people already watching and seeing this. And it's growing by the minute, and tomorrow we'll have even more. And if you can't make it tomorrow, you can watch it on Pro Watercross Facebook page. We will be live. So next up, we have Cooper Riggs. So that was the number 10 seed going against the number 7 seed. I just also want to remind everyone that after the pro, we have 2 battles of the pros. After tonight at dark, we are going to have the first of its kind night show, a night competition. Just as much fun tonight. Tonight is the night competition, the night show competition. So entertaining. There's going to be music, lights, fireworks, big bangs, flips. It's going to be a lot of fun. So you will want to be here for the night show competition. First of its kind right here in Naples, Florida. It's Sugden Regional Park. All right, Cooper, are you ready? Cooper's ready. Judges are ready. Here we go. 2 minutes. Take it away. All right, starting his run off with 3 backflips. Do we stop time? Keep time going.
No, he's also on ball. Keep time going.
Stop time?
Stop time. But that's not an equipment failure.
It airlocked.
It's your okay.
fault.
Okay.
That's your fault. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Right now, you know what? I bet it'll come back on. Let it sit for a minute. Let it go up with water, and then it'll go.
Think about this. When athletes
All right, so while you watch, what happens is the equipment created what's called an airlock, and so now they're gonna get the water back going.
I've done that before. Look, I only did that once in my career.
While we wait to see these technical difficulties, make sure everything's running okay. I can see the rain coming down. You know who has a nice tent is Pelican Larry's. They got a nice tent over there. You can stand under there and wait for your burger or your hot dog. They also got some treats over there. All right, looks like he's up and running.
Ooh, let's talk. Let's make a decision, guys. There's 5 of us. All right, but here's the thing. It's all we got to do.
All right, Cooper. You're going to have 1 minute and 35 seconds to finish your run. We're going to start the horn and end the horn, but you have 1 minute 35 to finish. All right. Go ahead. Here we go. All right, there he goes. Flying in the rain. Going to spin right into a double backflip. The elements can make it a little bit difficult, but Cooper is a professional. He lives here in Florida. He is no stranger to Florida rain. Cooper is sponsored by Zapata Racing and Atlantic Flyboard. And he also is sponsored by Fort Lauderdale Flyboard. Going into some nice spin dolphin dives. Coming right out into a backflip. Here we go, setting up for his next trick. 15 seconds, Cooper, 15 seconds. All right, doing a thread the needle. That's where he does a backflip and flies underneath the hose. All right, let's see what he does here. And that's it. That's a good run. Thread the needle. That will be it for Cooper Riggs for the battle between Cooper Riggs and Jeff Hewlett. Boy, it is going to be close. This is the number 10 seed going against the number 7 seed. And this is going to be a close battle for the judges to score. All right. Oh, is that camera on? Is the live stream on? Is that camera waterproof? No. All right. So for those of you joining us on the live stream, we got some rain coming down, so we're going to have to temporarily shut down our live stream, but we will not shut down our contest, but we will get you all up to speed. So don't go far. We'll be right back with some more flyboard action.
This is for lunch. Oh.